Ice hike explained in 5 steps. 1. We start here at the start, a small fishing hamlet, and we want to go to the finish, a little village on the mainland. Whoever gets there first wins. The finish and the start are land tiles and are 1 level up from the board, which is snow-covered ice with some holes, some water around the edges. 2. In your turn, you first pick a tile and place it where it's best for you. There's 4 different tiles. The first one is water. Now water is a block. In real life you could go into the water, of course, but it's no fun for the game, so the puppets nor the bears can go into the water. It's a block. The second tile you can pick is water with fishes. I don't know if you can see on the video really clear that's different, but believe me, it's different. And water with fishes is also a block because it's still water. But this is a tile in which the bear can go, but if it goes in there, it stays there for the rest of the game. So it's a nice way, I'd say, to get rid of a bear. Third tile, it's got some brownish plants on them. This is land, just like the finish and the start. And the final tile, a black rock. This is the mountain tile, and it's higher than everything else. Actually, the water tile should be the same level as the board and the mountain higher than the rest. But if I made these water tiles thinner and this one thicker, of course you could see what you're picking, so that's not good. So we're depending on your imagination. You just got to remember, water is level 1, the land is level 2, and the mountain is level 3. This is important because in the game you'll find out that walking up is harder than walking down. 3. Walking. First you got to make a choice if you want to walk with your puppet or with a bear. A puppet has an energy of 2, the bear has an energy of 3. So if you want to walk with your puppet, it's 1 step per hexagon. I don't know if you can see, the whole board is covered in hexagons. So with a puppet I could walk 1, 2. And I'm saying it's 1 step per hexagon, but that is if you stay on the same altitude. The polar bear has 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. So you'll see it'd be hard to outrun a polar bear. Walking up, however, costs 2 steps. And maybe a turn later you want to go even higher. It will be another 1, 2 steps. Same for the bear. Now going down, for a puppet in his little backpack, he's got some skis. Going down, he has an advantage because going down is kind of free. What do I mean by that? Well, he takes a step, but then he'll get it back. Same here, take another step, down again, get the step back, and still has 2 steps, 1, 2. So puppet could actually go 4 steps if he is going down. The bear can't ski, so he's got a maximum of 3 going down. Now for both of them, there's one more important thing. You can never go immediately from level 1 to level 3. You need to go via a land tile on either side. So knowing this, the mountain tiles can become a block 2. Especially when you know there's 60 tiles, 20 of them being water, 24 of them being mountains, and only 16 land. So there's a lot of blocking in this game, as you'll find out, and all to make sure that you get to the finish first. Now, for the bear attack and the igloos. With a bear, you can block your opponents. I'm good blocked away for them, but you could also attack them. What happens if you're attacked by a bear? Well, you got to go back all the way to the start, or to one of your own igloos, or to the igloo of somebody else. But if you want to go to the igloo of somebody else, you got to pay them something. You got to give them a treasure, and if you don't have any treasure, you can't go there. Then you got to go to your own igloo or back to the start. Let me check my notes real quick. Yes, it costs 2 steps to build an igloo. You could build wherever you like, not on the water of course. And an igloo is a safe haven. It's safe from the bears, like the finish and the start. The bears can't go there. You only got 2 igloos, so you don't want to build them too early nor too late. Be wise when to build them. And we knew already the water and the mountains could be blocks, the bear could be a block, Actually, somebody else's igloo could also be a block. If you don't have any treasure, you can't pass there. You can't pass the tile with the igloo of somebody else on it without the treasure. 5. The treasures. Because you're probably thinking, is it only doom in this game? Well, apart from trying to outsmart, outrun and outblock your opponents, there's some light in the game, the treasures. If you pick a mountain tile, you can also reach for the grab bag. Now this is still a prototype, right? So in the real game there will be another bag. You reach for the grab bag and you'll find there's cubes you can pick. There's 5 different ones. I put them to the side already. The first cube you can pick is a white one. Now this is not really a treasure. This is a polar bear. If you pick the white cube, you exchange it for a polar bear and put the polar bear on top of the tile, and then you place this tile with the polar bear on top wherever you like, maybe near an opponent of yours. If you pick a black cube, then you're in the clear, nothing happens, it's an empty cave. But if you pick a blue, yellow or red cube, these are the treasures. The blue cube is blueberries. This will give you 2 extra steps. The red cube is a torch. It will help you fend off 1 bear attack. And the yellow one is a rope. With this one, a puppet could actually go from level 3 immediately to level 1 or vice versa. The bear can't use the treasures. Do you immediately get those treasures when you take them from the grab bag? No, I've already said that you put it first on the board somewhere. Do you then get it when you reach it? Still not. It takes you another 2 steps to search the cave. The idea is in the mountains there are caves, and in the caves you can find the treasure. So another 2 steps to search a cave, and then you own it. So it's a lot of effort to get them, but they can be very, very helpful. These are all the rules. Well, there's some rules still in the booklet. For one, saying you cannot block the start to finish line completely. Makes sense, no? And there is a 2-player version described in the game book. And there is a shorter version of the game. Then you place the finish tile on the X. I don't know if you can see it so well in the video, but believe me, there's an X. And then you got a shorter game. I hope you have a lot of fun playing Ice Hike.